Coming at you live from Port Richmond. Welcome to Foster Care, baby.
You changed it up.
Yeah.
Coming at me live has retired.
Didn't I say that? Coming at me live?
You said
I said
coming at you live.
Fuck.
You got it right.
Dang it. All right, coming at me live. We're not changing anything up. It's been a failing thing to start off, so we're gonna keep that going, brother.
I love it.
I told you I said that on accident. One of my friends noticed it. I'm like, well, I'm keeping that. Coming at me live? That's solid. Coming at me live. That's like coming on your belly. You do that? Are you a towel guy?
Dude, sometimes I just let it dry up.
On yourself?
Who gives a fuck?
I like to stand up.
Wait, what do you mean on yourself?
You come on yourself?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
A lot of dudes do that.
I thought you meant on a girl.
We're off to a hop. We're off to a... Yo, you say you let it dry up on her? Just leave it there?
Yeah.
Pig. Oh, this is going to turn into the Andrew Tate podcast. Dude, I'll tell you right now. Last week was the beginning of the sickness. Did we talk? Have we talked this week? Do you know, I was so sick last week. Like Monday, I started to feel, I thought I was just hungover from the weekend. Turns out, Daddy, got the flu ski. I was stricken down.
Maybe I brought it here.
They almost took me out, dude. I was fucking trashed for days. Monday, I didn't feel good. Then I was working outside Monday, Tuesday. I felt like dog shit Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I went to work, and I was like, Daddy ain't feeling too hot. And I went home early, and my girl forced me to go to urgent care, $50 copay. They gave me no medicine, by the way. What are we doing at urgent care? What the hell's going on? I'm like strictly against copays. Just give me, I go in, they take my temperature and gave me a COVID/flu test. I had the flu. And 101 degree fever. I had a 101.3. And the lady was like, well, when did you start feeling symptoms? I was like, I guess Monday. I don't know. I thought I was hungover. And then she was like, well, we can't give you medicine if you're over 48 hours into the flu. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Okay, I got it yesterday. And then she wouldn't give it to me. I called after I left. I tried to flirt with the lady at the front counter. Chubby chick at the front counter resisted me. Which I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting older. I lost it. Because I was like, give me a Z-Pack. Help me. I had to go fucking white chick remedies for 3 days. I was drinking emergencies, which I don't think do anything. I think it's just powdered sugar. I'll tell you that. I got yelled at because I thought I didn't feel good. So I was like, I'm getting spicy Doritos and a couple Gatorades. That didn't help. I was down for the count, dude. I was so like, I mean, I don't think I've ever had a fever that bad in my life. I was hallucinating. I woke up in like a puddle of sweat. My girl's like, get out of bed. I'm like, I'll go in the other room. And I didn't. I stood my ground. I died on that hill. I was gonna kill myself. It was the worst. I almost missed Turkey Day, for Christ's sake. My favorite holiday. Hands down the best holiday. Get to hear your racist uncle's thoughts. You know what I mean? Who should and shouldn't be able to vote. You know? All that good stuff. I almost missed it. I made it. Daddy made it to Thanksgiving. Thank God. I had to go late though. I slept all day. Yeah, I was basically just like in a stupor for like 4 days, but kept me from partying all weekend. Missed all my shows Wednesday night. Bummer city. But it's for the best. You know? It's in God's plan.
My dad and uncles started calling NFL players racist. And I was like, I think you're being racist by calling them racist.
Why? What were they saying? Because they got like the end of racism?
He just saw them and was like, that guy's racist.
Oh, that's a fun game, though. I like that. Doing? I do that every time I see a white guy with white rimmed sunglasses. I'm like, for sure, racist. you never see one of those guys takes off. There's never a white guy with white rimmed Oakleys on that's like, let me tell you about women's suffrage. They're all pieces of shit. I've never seen a cool guy like that. Women's suffrage? Shout out to me. You know what suffrage means?
Tell me.
I'm pretty sure it's the right to vote. But do not quote me on that. Not positive. But Thanksgiving was good.
Oh, it was great.
Hell
Tons
yeah.
of food. Lasagna,
What'd you eat?
Turkey, sweet potatoes.
A WAP Thanksgiving.
It was great. Yeah.
I told you I got high. I got high with my girlfriend. And we're looking through. I looked up my 23andMe. I've been trashing the British. I hate the British. Turns out I'm mostly British. I've been bamboozled. Did you see how much I just spit? Yeah, mostly British, Irish, Scandinavian, and like Polish. Eastern European?
You're a mutt.
Which would explain my stoic nature. Yeah, I'm a little feisty, but Thanksgiving was good. My girlfriend met one of my cousins who was so trashed. My girlfriend was like, is this girl, is she retarded? She thought she was literally mentally handicapped. She was so drunk. I was like, that's how we get down every year. All right? It was a good time. We only went for a couple hours. ate some meats, treats. Are you a dessert guy? Have we talked about this?
I had 2 pieces of pie, a little bit of pumpkin roll.
I've never had a piece of pie in my life.
Really?
Yeah, doesn't look like nothing for me. Nothing. Oh. I'm not a treats guy. Give me the meats. I'll do double dinner. I don't want no pie. I don't want no pie. I don't like pie. It just looks stupid to me. It looks like soup bread.
What were the options?
I don't remember. Pecan? I don't look at them. It's literally nothing for me. I'll eat an oatmeal raisin cookie. I'll spin the block on those. Those are delicious. But I was so like, you're done with the sickness. I was so sick. You ever get so sick that you're like, I forget what feeling good feels like?
Kind of.
You know what I mean? You're like, I don't remember what health felt like. That's the age I'm at. I keep getting like, I'll get these aches, like my foot will hurt or like all like, you know what I mean, tight calf. And I'm like, this is just reality now. You are a crippled man. It's over. I get like a weird thing on my back. And then you know what I'll do? I'll stretch. I'll get the bands out, do some moving stuff. And I'm like, yeah, Ryan, just stretch. That was an old guy with a little fucking, you saw that? He had a walkie cart. I can only see the bottom. We installed 2 other heaters in here, by the way. Operations ramping up. But yeah, no, I'll be like crippled for days. And then I'll just be like, oh, Ryan, if you actually don't be a fucking tool bag and you stretch for 5 minutes, you feel amazing. I feel 12 years old right now. Still got pubes, but feeling young and spry. Yeah, dude. So Thanksgiving, I just chilled all weekend. Chillmeister General. I did shows Friday at the beautiful Northeast, Maggie's Waterfront. God damn it, I love the Northeast Philadelphia. You ever go up there?
No.
That's God's country. A little racist, but it's a good time. But yeah, had shows there. I had a show Saturday, and Daddy was doing a little crowd work. I was fucking with these girls, and I thought the one chick, I was like, what's this, your mom? And they all got dead quiet and got mad at me because the one chick, apparently, they were all friends, and one chick just looked fucking haggard. I'm like, well, don't. They were all dressed up like Saturday Night Slut. Like, let's go. And I mean slut in like a positive way. I'm all for the sluttery. But the one friend had like a fucking Patagonia fleece with like dangly mom earrings. I'm like, this chick looks like she's making pot roast every night. Like she doesn't look 20, whatever the fuck. But they were not happy with me. Like the rest of that set did not go well for your boy.
Did the rest of the crowd laugh?
I mean, the guy was kind of like, well, I got 8 more minutes left. So sorry, you old looking bitch. You know what I mean? Use sunscreen. That ain't on me. You need to take that up with your parents. Do your 23andMe and find out where they went wrong. Because she was tough looking. I'm sure she was a nice girl. But what can you do? I heard a lot of young girls complain about online dating. You're not an online dater, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's good stuff. Online dating is just not good. All the girls, like all my girlfriends, like dudes are just tools now. Like guys are just like pieces of, I don't know. They're like real dismissive, I guess. And I'm like, you know why? Because you're circumventing Mother Nature with that dating app. You wouldn't go up and talk to these girls in public. There's no way. You need to be able to get shot down in the face. Like you need to go up in person and get shot down. If you can't take that. That's why dudes are online dating. Like, hey, let me spit on your hair. Like, you know what I mean? Something insane. Like, let me spit on your tits when they meet. Like, what are you talking about? Go talk to an actual person, you freak. You're going around Mother Nature and you're like, this accountant wouldn't be talking to 6 chicks. He's not built for this. It's not good. You're a numbers guy. You're not a pussy guy. Wrap it up. But, and then my girlfriends will be like, yeah, these guys are being tools. And then I was like, well, let me see your dating picture. And it's her yams out. It's like you're leading the pic with tit. I'm like, I mean, you can't chum the waters and then get sharks and be like, what the hell's going on? Like, yeah, well, fucking, you got your awesome tits out. I don't know. Anyway.
I think those apps are 80% guys now.
Really?
The ratio is like really bad.
Well, yeah, because it's crazy. Yeah, because you can just say whatever you want on there, right?
Yeah.
Also,
the bios are insane.
I think somebody was talking about getting catfished recently. Like a dude, I'm like, if somebody hasn't used my picture as a dating profile picture, catfished with me, I'm fucking disappointed in you. Somebody's used you?
I got catfished.
By someone or someone used you?
When I was like 18, I got posted as like a 25-year-old and it said eat, sleep, gym.
I thought you said eat, jizz, gym. Oh, man,
that would have been accurate too.
Eat, sleep, gym. What was the old one? Gym, tan, laundry?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Jersey Shore.
What would mine be? What would your 3 be? Gym, tan, laundry.
I don't know. It's something electrician related.
Yeah.
You're so handy.
I'm handsy, I'll tell you that. No, I'm not. I'm very polite. But yeah, the online dating shit's really killing me. I don't know. I think dudes just don't want pussy that bad anymore. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. You're lazy. You're out there texting. You're swiping to get girls. I used to have to call girls' family's house, talk to the dad, and be like, hey, put your daughter on the phone now. Now. I didn't say it like that. I was much nicer. But back in the day, you had to do that. I used to have to pass notes to try to get pussy. Like, please, can I touch your tits on the walk home? Please, God. Please. You know what I mean? And if that worked out, and then after high school, you know, like you would set up something, try to set up a fingering date. Guess what I had to do? You had to print out MapQuest to and from the house. I had to go on a goddamn voyage. It's like Oregon's Trail of Pussy. It was brutal. You don't know what you're going to encounter. I'm out there in a goddamn 2007. What did I have? I had a Durango. And boy, oh boy, we had good times in that. Did you ever fuck? Oh, yeah, we've not talked about this. You never had sex in a car?
Never.
Me neither. I was a futon man.
Whoa, high five.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, dudes are just not putting in the work. You know what I mean? You got to get out there and voyage. You should still have to call a girl's dad. I'm going to have if I have a daughter, guess whose phone? Everything's getting routed through your boy. I'm going to be administrative assistant to my daughter. Like, you want to fuck her? You got to trick me, dude. Make me suck your dick. Talk me into sucking you off. You know what I mean?
I found out my mom was getting my text message, and she was getting like the dirty talk, the drug deals. Yeah. That's
tough sledding. I remember one time I was selling weed, and I think I was like 18, and I had like a stack of cash. And did we talk about this on here? I don't know. I don't think so. I had like a box of Curve cologne, right? And I had my weed scale in there. I had a bunch of weed. I had my condoms in there, Magnum. And she, I think I had like friends over. I was like 18 and went into my room and opened up that cologne thing. I think I was going to sell one of my boys like a 20 bag. And opened it up, and it was just my mom's handwriting on a piece of paper. It said, we need to talk. And I was like, oh, God, damn it. And she was like, what's with all the money, Ryan? I was like, Mom, why do you think I got 19 watches? What do you think's happening here? I got 4 mountain bikes. I'm buying mountain bikes for shits and gigs. I would buy a mountain bike and throw it in the creek.
That was a really cute way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was more like striking fear into you. It was mental warfare is what it was. Shout out Denise, you know? Brutal. That was a tough time. Yeah. That was the best. When you were selling weed in like high school, and you're like, I'm basically El Chapo with a bowl cut. How about that? How about mind your business? Yeah. And you're just spending money. At one point, I had a necklace that was a watch necklace, a Flava Flav watch necklace.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I used to take my mom's car when I was 16, like before I had a license or a permit, and I'd like go pick up weed from a friend.
Oh,
and he was 14.
That's a good piece of business.
It was crazy.
Dude, that was when we were kids, we used to steal my dad's. Every kid, you know, your most important friend is the dad who went through a divorce because you can do whatever you want in that house. We used to light his coffee table on fire with WD-40 and skateboard on it in an apartment building. I don't know what was going on. Shooting paintballs. That was good times. Yeah. You would find that one dad who had the porn stash.
I've talked about this. I've never seen a porno mag.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They were brutal. I mean, you weren't missing much. It was just like, that's a pussy? Remember when you figured out the pussy hole was under? I thought you would take a girl's pants down. The pussy hole was literally 4 inches under the belly button, straight in. Turns out, myth. Yeah, that was good times. Classic. Yeah, dude. I remember one time we found porn of my boys. One time, one of my friends was so horny at this kid's dad's house who was went through the divorce. He paid my friend $20 to use the computer all night, just downloading porn and whacking away.
The first internet cafe.
Yeah, basically, Jim's Cafe. Yeah, dude. We hung out, and it was just like we were young, like 15. So it's not even like, we weren't even like getting hammered. We were just like smoking weed and doing like, that was when CKY came out. Remember CKY?
No.
That was the precursor to Jackass. So that was all we were doing. Just like throwing cat food at each other. Just dumb shit. Taking upper deckers in kids' toilets. Good times. But yeah, he rented this computer to him. We were hanging out all night. We come out in the morning. This boy is still locked in on this computer. Full on horny autism. Yeah, and he was into like not Asian. What's it called? Anime. That's Asian.
Hentai.
Yeah. which like shoving tentacles in buttholes. You ever watch porn and then it comes up and it's like, what is this? It's like some animated thing. Fucking.
I question why it comes up.
I can't do it.
What did I click on that caused this?
It's like an ad. It'll be like that or like horny milfs in your area. I'm like, that would be so funny if hot ladies had to actually make it. Could you? It's so funny that people would think, like, I guess they get some people clicking on it. Like, you want a horny milf in your area? They're so horny, we had to make ads for them. They couldn't just walk out and ring a cowbell out of their front door and get fucked. You gotta, you know what I mean? Like, we had to make a service. There's so many hot old ladies that want dick. We had to do this. Yeah.
Very enticing.
Yeah, it'll wet your beak. But yeah, what else have I been doing? I've been watching a lot of war movies. You ever seen Braveheart with Mel Gibson? No. Before he went on that anti-Jew tirade, you ever hear that? Mel Gibson has some of the best meltdowns of all time.
Wife?
Oh, incredible. He has that one. He had one with a cop. The one with his wife's so funny. You should get on your knees and blow me. You see, that's the only thing left about that sickness is that cough.
I hear a little rasp in there.
Yeah. Sounds like that newborn baby sickness. But more movies. Braveheart rules. You need to get on that. Mel Gibson. It's a good one. I do love that Mel Gibson will direct a movie and then star in it. Like, that's so funny to me. You're like in it. You're like, how was that scene? How was that scene, Mel? Great, Mel. Like, who's checking on that? I don't know how movies work, but I'm like, I would film my own movie to star in it. I'm like, Ryan, you're fucking killing it again. Fuck. Guess who you get to fuck? The hottest chick we casted. It's so funny. Like, nothing better. If you wrote, directed, and started it, I'm like, fucking hell yeah, brother. Has anybody ever won like all the award? Like, can you win? No, nobody's ever done that. Like, win an award for, what is it? The Oscars? You're like, you got best screenplay, best director, and best actor. Guess who it is? You, and you. And you're just up there thanking yourself. Thank you, me. I'd like to thank me for this. I'd like to thank me for that. And me for this. I'm the fucking man. Then I would just spike the Grammy on the floor. Not the Grammy, the Oscar. I always forget which one's which. Right? Oscar is the movies. Grammy's music. Tony is theater. Yay. I do like theater.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'd literally rather get jumped by 3 people than go to a theater. I'll take my chances. I'll roll the dice on the subway. That's
my
fine.
neighbor used to be in a few plays, and I'd go to them, and it was torture.
God.
But they did the 50-50s, and I won one year.
That's a nice piece of business.
No
Italians love winning money.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Have you seen Fury?
Fury.
Another war movie.
Oh, yeah, with Shia LaBeouf.
Great movie.
Shia LaBeouf. Is that Shia and Brad Pitt?
I think so.
I just watched Inglourious Basterds yesterday.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Brad Pitt. Take it easy. He's the hottest guy who's ever lived. It's pretty nuts. You know what I mean? That's pretty nuts. Hot and he can act. He's got to have a small wood. Well, a small wood, Ryan. Come on. I'm sure he's got a fine penis.
How much does it weigh?
Yeah, I need weight on that piece. But how obese is your piece? But what was I saying? Brad Pitt. Oh yeah, I saw him in Inglourious Basterds. Just a gorgeous man. I might watch Troy tonight and bust another nut to that. Jesus, fuck that guy's good looking. I can't take it. You can't have hair and face. Have hair or face. Kills me. He's got to be like 5'8". Is he little?
I don't know.
He better be.
Yeah, like you don't know in movies because like Tom Cruise is 5'6".
Nah, I hate Tom Cruise. I've always hated that little freak. I don't like him. He's too wide. I just don't believe. I hate action movies where it's like a 5'6" guy manhandling everyone. I'm like, there's still weight classes in movies. What are we doing? Fucking bring Steven Seagal back. That's who the king is. Some fat idiot just trashing everybody. That's what we need. That's what I mean. No, I say that I want a big action movie star, but I hate The Rock. The Rock stinks. Kiss my grits, Rock. He stinks.
He keeps showing up in like kid movies.
Really? Yeah. Fucking God. How much is enough? Hey, huh? How much is enough? Right? If I had that much money, I'm like, guess what I'm doing? I'm fucking banging chicks in Tahiti or wherever the fuck. I'm not doing a goddamn thing. I'm deserting my family. My wife, get her out of here. Here's $500 million. Catch me with empty nuts in Thailand. I'm having a good time. Actually, not Thailand, because that could be misconstrued. I'll be in Australia. Pork and hotties. Pork and Hotties is pretty good. That's like a good sandwich joint. Pork and Hotties and spicy pulled pork sandwiches. Sign me up. I used to say that me and my sister would run away to and open a Jamaican-inspired restaurant or bar called Jamaican Me Hammered. That's a good time.
There was a place in California called Curry Up Now.
Curry Up Now.
Loved it.
I don't know why I went Asian. Sorry.
Well, Indian, Asian.
Curry Up and By. That's pretty good. Write that one down. Wait, what was I talking? The Brad Pitt. Hawkeye movies. What was I talking? Oh, war movies. That's what I was talking about. I watched. I went on a kick. I watched Saving Private Ryan. I told you hit an age as a man. It's like I'm either going to get into carpentry or military history. And by military history, I mean watching nonfiction or fiction, whatever, fake movies. But Saving Private Ryan was good. And then I watched. My stepdad told me to watch my poppy, my dad. He's not the dad. He's not my biological father, but that's the dad who stepped up, Mike. How about that? But that motherfucker, that fucking dork was watching. He kept sending me pictures of Star Wars. I was like, beat my head in with a baseball bat before I watch that movie. I don't like space, no lasers, no nothing. Beat it. I only like those little teddy bear people they have. You ever see that?
The Wookiees. Oh, no.
No, the little bear people. I would pump one of them right over this house. But I love those little fuckers. They're so... Dude, if I could get one of those as a dog, give me a little teddy bear person all day. You want some ramen, boy? Hook them up with some top ramen. But, no, these war movies. My dad was like, watch All Quiet on the Western Front. And it's so funny. Every time you watch those old war movies, like their thing with like they'll see their girlfriend and they're smelling like they'll put like perfume on like whatchamacallit. They'll put like perfume on a scarf and they'll be smelling their girlfriend back home. And I'm like, that's so fun. That was the nudes from like the 40s. Like you could smell the tits on this. That's so funny. If you sent some guy perfume on a scarf, I'd be like, what the fuck? Thanks for the cum rag, toots. Like, what are we doing with this? Send me a picture of your butthole. I'm in fucking Afghanistan getting shot at in a goddamn hut. Stinks. Fucking IED blowing me up. I'll be using my perfume rag to fucking stuff on the brain bleed I have. But that movie was good. War must have sucked so bad. I mean, I'm sure it still does, but at least you're just like Amazon one-click droning people now. What the hell's that all about? How do you have PTSD from video games? Get your shit together.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
That would be so pathetic.
You think I'm making up anything real right now? I don't fucking know. I had too much energy today. Yeah, and I've barely drank since I had a couple cocktails. Well, I had a drink last night, but only one. Watching the Eagles win. Shout out Jalen Hurts. That motherfucker crushing it. Aaron Rodgers is so funny that he's not good anymore. Like, he's still obviously good, but he's falling apart. That boy, it's finito. You can't get the Hitler haircut, Aaron Rodgers. Come on, brother. You see when you have to have a haircut that's conducive to wearing a helmet. Put a skull cap on, you dirtbag. It looks insane. He's got like rooster feathers hanging out of his goddamn hat. I'm like, clean it up. Guy does fucking DMT one time and now he's what am I talking about?
He had a good Joe Rogan episode.
Yeah. I definitely had a good Joe Rogan episode. I don't even know if I listen to that. I'm just agreeable. That's how nice of a person I am, Mike. You say something, I'm like, factual. What else did I do? Dude, I was sick going to Wawa. Wawa's in Philly are getting out of control. The Wawa up the street from me in Port Richmond, it looks like Baghdad in there. It looks like it was raided every time I go in there. I'm like, can we get a crispy hash brown for Christ's sake? So inconsistent. I need them every day. All right, get the hashies crispy. I'm like an old guy in the Acme with those hash browns. I'll go right up to that and I'll tap the edge. If I don't feel it crisp, I ain't buying it. And by buying, I mean put it in my jacket pocket while I get a coffee. But I'll steal from a corporation, no problem. But mom and pop, I have a strict no shoplifting policy. But CVS, Acme, Giant, anybody can get it. How about that? No, but I'm at the Wawa. You know how they have like they have like the COVID glass up for people to slide the food underneath? So if you are not from Philly, you order stuff at Wawa, you click it on the little screen, you get your number, you go pay for it, you come back and get it. So I'm standing there waiting for my food, and I see some clearly homeless lady like cracked out. She's fucking out of her mind. She's like doing the fucking herky jerk. She looks like she's on the goddamn set of Thriller. Shout out Michael Jackson. except for the kid stuff. But I'm in Wawa, and this lady comes walking up to the glass, and there's a hamburger. First of all, if you're getting a hamburger at Wawa, fucking lose my number, dude. God, how bad is life that you're getting a burger at Wawa? Go around
pasta.
If you're getting anything besides a disgusting hoagie, how about that? If you're getting a fucking people get like frappuccinos there, or like I don't know what it is, smoothie. If you get coffee with anything but cream or sugar in it, fucking reevaluate. You need to go back to the drawing board, clean it up, because you're disgusting. Now, this lady comes in, the crackhead comes in, she comes up to the counter at Wawa. She sees a hamburger. She pulls it out, looks at it like for a second, puts it back down, and then slides it back under the glass, and she's like, how much? To the guy behind the counter. She's like, how much? I'm like, this isn't a fucking, we're not doing a swap meet here. What are you trying to trade for it? It's over. And I'm like, the guy behind the counter is like, well, fucking take it now. You got doo-doo finger all over it. It was a wild thing to watch. That Aramingo Wawa is just the Discovery Channel. If you're looking for fucking content, get a camera crew down there 24 hours a day, because that shit is ridiculous. There's guys out there. They basically have it set up like Canal Street. There's dudes outside selling T-shirts, hats.
Oh my god!
You ever see those dudes like down on Girard that are selling like knockoff like USA bedazzled hats? I'm like, who in the fuck is buying that? And if they are buying it, how much money could it possibly make to justify you standing outside all day? What are the hats for like $9?
I don't know. There's kids walking around with like candy bars. They sell them for $5 each.
That's a come up though. That. Those dudes can make money.
I know. But that's easier than the shirt stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's what fucking, like all the heroin addicts and shit around here, they'll go in and steal like a book bag full of candy bars. Fiends love candy. Sugar, candy. I don't know. And every time you're in this neighborhood, you buy a Red Bull, they give you a straw. You know why? Because all the pillheads' teeth are rotted out. So they can't take it. You got to go straight down the gullet with that. Fucking Red Bull. Kills me. Every time they give me a straw, I'm like, what am I? I'm a grown man. I don't drink out of straws. I hate straws. Unless I'm stirring a cocktail, beat it with the straw. Or I'm drinking a smoothie. You a smoothie guy?
I love smoothies.
Really? My girl made me one last night. They didn't drink it.
Why? What was in it?
I don't know. It's purple.
That sounds like
blueberries. No, I probably would have liked it. But just drink it. I'll eat it with I'll just sip the chunky. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, it was an interesting week. Mike. How many Thanksgivings do you have to go to? You go to one?
Only one. And I didn't get invited to any Friendsgivings.
Me neither. Actually, I did. Shot it down. Shout out Drew.
Montana?
It was on a Sunday. And I'm like, I'm friggin' busy. God damn it. Yeah, it was Drew Montana. Plus, I'm not eating food that comedians cooked. Okay? Get some real friends, all right? Yeah. I'm not. I mean, you guys can't fucking cook up an actual life. I don't trust you for cooking up a goddamn meal. There's no way. Yeah, what's the best thing you can cook? Gun to your head. What can you cook the best?
Pasta.
I mean, with sauce? You making sauce?
Yeah. Like shrimp scampi.
You're making the sauce?
Shrimp scampi.
You're making the
bolognese.
sauce?
Oh, yeah.
Bolognese?
I got my dad's recipes.
Oh.
Right up here.
All up in there? Interesting. I think the only thing I can cook is like a chicken cutlet. Not bad. I can do meatballs.
Breakfast is pretty easy. I'm pretty good at breakfast.
Breakfast is delicious.
I make a dank, like, scrambled egg sandwich.
Dang. Scrambled egg sandwich. Do you do the fluffy egg?
Oh, yeah.
Like a real fluffer?
Gordon Ramsay style.
Gordon. I'll tell you right now, I'd throw Gordon Ramsay a fair one. I'd beat his ass. He talks so crazy to people.
He does. How has he never been punched?
I'm sure you got to sign like a waiver for that, right? To get on there, like you cannot punch Gordon Ramsay in the grill. You can't. Because there's no way. He's like, you'll fucking whip up a scrambled egg. He's like, you should have been aborted. He's like, you call these scrambled eggs? It's like, what, sir? Gordon? I was about to say I'm not letting any guy named Gordon talk shit to me, but Gordon Ryan, I shout out to him. If you know jujitsu, yeah, that dude'll rip your fucking tits off. Tits? What's wrong with me today? I think
people say that.
I guess. Yeah, if you're mentally ill, I mean.
But I watched Gordon Ramsay cook scrambled eggs on a mountain, and I was mind blown.
On a mountain?
Dude, he
open flame? I think I've heard of this YouTube video.
I was mind blown. He cooked it on a rock.
Really?
Pretty sure.
I like dudes. I want to cook an egg on a sidewalk one day. Global warming's hot right now. So hopefully this summer, catch me fucking. Damn, I'm about to sell bacon, egg, and cheeses on the sidewalk. Also, that's what's been annoying me lately. Goddamn Spotify Wrapped. You see all these people posting their Spotify Wrap?
No, what does that mean? What do you mean wrapped? Let it rip.
My God. No, Spotify Wrap. Everybody keeps posting like on Instagram their Spotify Wrap. It's like a poster of like a fake festival.
Oh.
You haven't seen this? Everybody's doing it on Instagram, and I was so high, I was like, how do you do that? And then I looked it up, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
So what,
That's basically that. It basically
lineup?
shows like Spotify Wrap just shows like all your top stuff you played like all year, like your most, I guess you're like your most played artist, and then it breaks it up into like a festival, and I'm like, hey, nobody's going. How about
Spotify's really smart.
Yeah.
That's easy marketing.
True. You should listen to this on Spotify, you pieces of crap. I was going to say shit, but that felt rude. But I don't care about your Spotify Wrap, brother. Show me your Pornhub Wrapped. I want to see what you've been jerking to. I tweeted that like 2 years ago. And then I saw some other lady tweet it recently. I'm like, hop off my piece. It's not like it's an original thought, though. I love that when people like tweet out something like pretty like anybody could think of that. And then they're like, that was mine. But yeah, I would like to see people spot Pornhub Wrapped. I want to see what's making you come.
Pornhub should do that.
I don't want to see what's making you nod your head. Let's see what makes you nut, brother.
Speaking of that, I'm 4 weeks into No Nut November.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you're almost done.
Yeah, dude.
The third. Ooh, you're gonna.
I think I'm gonna keep it going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Do you feel powerful?
I feel clear-minded.
Really?
It's strange.
No way. You have no urge to jerk? No jerk urge?
After 2 weeks, it went away.
No JU? Jerk urge?
Nope.
Urge to jerk? See, I told you, none of these young guys are trying to fuck. That's what's happening.
It's been a minute for me.
It's too much porn watching.
Yeah.
What's the longest you ever had without sex?
It's been 2 years. This is the longest.
2 years?
Dude, I'm dead.
Somebody get to whop some pussy. Somebody get to whop some whap. This is
like
crazy. Damn, Mike. You got to get slurped, dude. When this podcast is done, I'm going to suck Mike off. Somebody's got to all shave. Oh, my God. That's tough sledding.
SOS.
Yeah. Damn. When we start a Patreon, we're going to have to get somebody to frig you. Frig it? What's wrong with it? I love all curse like randomly, and then I'm like, don't say fuck, Ryan. Say frig. Like, what the fuck am I, Mormon? Jesus Christ. But this has been a fun week. We're back on the hog. Back on the hog? High on the hog? What the hell? I'm back on the horse, brother. We're back on the hog. I don't think I got a hog on the brain. Mike's a virgin. How long does it take to get rediscovered as a virgin? Rediscovered. What's that called? Like re-virginized. Mike's cherry, you need to get it popped.
Yeah, it like grew back.
Damn. Your hymen's back, brother. Did you ever take anybody's virginity? Overrated.
No.
Damn, that shit stunk. Yeah, not ideal. You
Yeah,
don't need that kind of burden. No, you didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm 34. I still don't know what I'm doing. How about that? If you try it, sex, you're a loser. How about that? Thanks for listening, guys. This has been a fun time. Mike, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Rate and review and subscribe to this podcast or else. Bye.